welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I'm on a mission to hit 5,000 subscribers. So make sure you click that button below. I would appreciate it. So in today's video, we're actually going to be talking about things that we can find at the Dollar Tree and actually make a profit on. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. All right, so ignore my voice. I am sick, so just bear with me because the show must continue to go on. So a couple days ago, I actually went to the Dollar Tree store and I found these absolutely adorable little kid Easter baskets. And when I saw these, I was like, you know what? I can embroider on the ear. Now granted, you can definitely either do vinyl if you choose to, but I know a lot of people in my town specifically do offer a lot of vinyl work, and embroidery is honestly a very rare find, honestly. So since I do have my machine, I am going to be offering embroidery rather than the vinyl. So that's what we're going to be doing on these little bunnies and these little bunnies. You can tell they are just a little bit bigger than my head, but to be honest with you, they are absolutely adorable. They do come with a little handle, and yes, there's two in here. So we'll just focus on this one at the moment. So that is the little girl's bunny. Look at the ears. They're adorable. And then that is the inside right there. So I actually did have somebody I've worked with before reach out, as I did actually post these on our local Facebook group page and basically just say, hey guys, I'm offering some customized Easter baskets if anyone is interested. And to be honest, I'm only selling them for $12, which really isn't a whole lot, but I am only buying these for $1.25. So to be honest, I'm thinking overall I'm making about a good $10 profit. Obviously I am meeting people in town, things of that nature. I'm not doing these via mail. I mean, granted, they can squish, so I mean, you could mail them, but honestly, I'm just offering them for just the locals in my area. So anyways, let's go ahead, let's get to the computer. We need to pick out some fonts, and then I'm gonna actually show you guys how you embroider on these little tiny ears. So what you are going to need for this project is your basket. You're going to need a measuring tape. You're going to need your mighty hoop. And your most important thing is you are going to need what is called a self-adhesive tearaway stabilizer. I did pick this up from Amazon and I will show you in a minute exactly what it does. So basically what we are going to do is we need to measure out our stabilizer for the back of our mighty hoop. All right, so what this is it's actually tape, guys. That's the best way to honestly explain it. So all that you're going to do is tear away the one side, okay? And this is going to be sticky, right? So now that this is sticky, what you want to do is you want to take your ear. Now, of course, you can do left ear or right ear. I'm just going to do technically my left ear. Looks like probably the right for you guys. But what you want to do is you want to stick this down as straight as possible. You might have to lift, tear, move, you know, do what you need to, right? So this is going to allow the ear to now stick. So this is actually going to be your stabilizer rather than using the other ones that I've used or the cutaway. So you want to make sure you have the sticky version. And now you take your hoop, you stick it underneath. And now, of course, you need to make sure you are as centered as possible because you are using your mighty hoop as your guide. Now, great thing about this is obviously you can tell it can get squished. So I'm not too concerned about that. And all you're gonna do is take your hoop and boom. Now you can tell that looks, in my opinion, a little crooked, so let me go ahead and correct that. So all you gotta do is just pull it up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to position my tape a little bit different. I'm not going to peel it up from here. I'm just going to reposition it on here. All right, let's try that again. All right, much better, right? So now we see that the ear is nicely secured on here. And basically what you do want to check is the size in which you need to make the name. Now I already know mine. I put it at 2.3, so 2.30. Basically, I don't want anything honestly bigger than almost 4.5 inches, or 3.5, excuse me, which honestly I probably would only go that long if the name was that long. So of course I want to try to keep it within like 2.5, if not less than 3 inches. All right, so now that we have our ear on our stabilizer, we have our name on our hard drive, all that we're gonna do is go ahead and plop this into place. Now, of course, we have to put our name on here. All right, so I'm gonna bring you in just a little bit closer so you can exactly see how I'm gonna take the name, I'm gonna flip it, and exactly how I'm gonna make sure it's now centered on the ear. Okay, now that your name is on the screen, you're gonna wanna go over to Design Set. Now, if you actually look at this F and you click on it, it's actually going to allow you to flip this image multiple ways, right? So I have to hit 90 degrees and hit OK. And now my name is rotated, okay? So at least when I'm embroidering, I now have it going the correct way. So I'm actually gonna bring you over to the ear now and we're gonna look at placement. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm gonna be moving it from left to right, okay? And that's how we center. What I'm gonna do at this point is I'm actually gonna trace out the image, and then that will bring the first needle to base. And if it's moving, I'm sorry, it's just because the, I can't think of the name. The basket keeps hitting the camera, so just bear with me. So obviously one thing is you guys always wanna bring this first needle down, and you want to make sure that you are within line, right, of your image, which to be honest, it's not that bad. So I'm just gonna move it over just a hair. And now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna hold this down. So now I can tell, now I can tell that it is going to be centered of the ear. Now, to be honest with you guys, I'm just gonna do black, and the reason for that is because I want it to match the eyes and whiskers and the mouth. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do black. I feel like that's gonna show up best on this blue and white background. If you guys think something else would work for you, go for it. I tried white and it honestly was very hard to read, and that is the reason I'm actually changing the color up on this specific design. And there you have it. So basically all that you're going to be doing at this point is just taking it off. Now of course this is still sticky, and it's just the identical of the cutaway. Oh, excuse me, sorry. So I'm just gonna trim up the back just because it will be exposed, and there's nothing that I'm able to do about that just because it is an ear. So basically I'm just gonna cut up the little threads. And then honestly guys, It's just like tearaway. So you just name of it. Okay. Now, of course, you might have just a little bit of pieces left behind, which is completely normal. But otherwise, that is the first ear completely done. Isn't it adorable? Like, guys, custom little basket that you can offer for 12 bucks. You spent $1.25 on it. So yeah, I really like the black, to be honest with you. I'm going to show you the white that I did, and I'm going to show you exactly why I did decide to change it. And I actually have another basket to make anyway, so we're going to do it in the same exact color. But look. All right, so this is the other basket that I did, and here is the name. I absolutely love that font, to be honest with you, but I'm thinking that maybe if I did black, it would show up better, because obviously you guys can see from here, you can't read it, but Evan, you were able to. So I'm thinking I might change up the font. I'm gonna see if I can find a font that's a little bit thicker, especially for the girl, but I do still wanna leave it cursive, so I'm definitely gonna do that. So I'm just gonna kind of show you guys me just quickly making it, and instead of doing a more in-depth detailed like I just completed. And here is the final basket completed. Now, as you guys can see, this is a lot more legible, especially from a distance. So I really like the black. If you guys recommend a different color, let me know. But here are both the baskets now completed. We have a brother and a sister. And like I said, they both come with little handles. So they're absolutely adorable. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of my product shots. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next crafting project. Bye, everyone.